Hello, this is the first video in my series of speeding up your programming series. It's not meant for the uber advanced user, but I hope you guys learn something. And what we're going to be talking today about is code snippets. Everybody knows if you go to if and then you get the down arrow and you hit tab, you can do it's like the autocomplete, and that's a really nice feature. But what everybody's gotten into is if, and then on one tab it completes the if statement, and then they hit space and they type out the conditional, then they don't know that if you hit if and then tab, it does the entire if statement for you. You don't have to type out. All you have to do is type out the value of this binary placeholder. And let's say there's multiple binary placeholders, which is marked in the yellow here, you just tab between them. So if you're writing out your ifs, you're going slow. While, tab, and this one is pretty good. For, that saves a lot of time. And what you're going to do is you're going to find this up in your Tools, Code Snippets Manager. Now let me show you how much this can help. If you're going to security here and security and then just encrypting a string, pretty common thing to do. The shortcut is sec encrypt. Alright, so let's type that out. Sec encrypt. Tab. Look at all that code. That is a lot of code. And all you got to do is just change what you want. So you're going to save a lot of time here. Now, let's say you're working for somebody that, you're always typing out the same thing. Or let's say you're in class. Let's say you're in class, because when I'm in class, he always has me go program, and then you type out the program, and then you go programmer, you type out the program, and, I don't want to do all that. I just want to type one thing and then cycle through them and it's done. So under code snippets, you have my code snippets. Now I've already done this, so I have something here, right? Commo is my shortcut. So let me show you what it does, and then we'll go through on how to do it. Commo, tab, and then, so now it's already done. The hello world, let's say I wanted to go encrypt string function, and change the date, hit tab, change the description, and you're done. That's a lot of time saved. Plus with the ability to set it up once, and then all you have to do is remember your little watchword. So what you're going to do is Code Snippets Manager, go to something that's easy, and I like the if statement, really easy to understand. If and if statement. Okay? Now copy this string and notice that it says .snippet. That's the file, that's the file format that we're going to be, it's basically just XML, but copy that, cancel, and then in your file manager, navigate to that snippet, hit enter, and it should open up in Visual Studio. Alright, so here you're just going to do some plugging in. Under title, change the title to comments. Author, change it to you. GR, that's fine. Description. Inserts. Comments for homework. And then shortcut. This is what you're going to type and then hit tab to make all this happen. So I did commo. Easy peasy. Then under literals, this is where you need to understand how the structure works. The ID is going to be the name of it so that you can reference it in your typing. See how this $condition $, that means it's going to type out if, and then whenever it gets to this $condition $, it's going to go up to here, identify that, and then that's going to be your little yellow tabular, like that thing you can tabulate between. So we don't want it to say condition. We want it to say uh, program, and then under type, you're going to change that from Boolean to string, because I want a string. The tooltip, why not? Replace with program name. The default, that's what it's going to show you at first before you change it. So I said hello world, because if you don't know what a hello world program is, figure it out. Copy all the literal and then add another. And this one's going to be date. Oh, I don't want that. Just date. And then it's a string as well. Replace with date. And then, like, look, I don't know, 2/24/1985. Whatever. Add another. And then this one's going to be description. And then replace with description. It's too easy. All you got to do is just plug this in, set up all your literals, and then a description. Let's say puts hello world to standard out, whatever. And then down here, I hate how they do this, but I'm gonna clean this up a bit. Delete, tab, 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 something like that. Okay, now this is what you want it to write. So I want it to go program, tab, 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 and then $program. That means like where this, like I said earlier, where this is going to be your little literal that's going to, whenever you hover it over it, it's going to say replace me with a program name. And whatever is in here, they're going to type out, is going to be of type string. You know, if you wanted an integer, it'd be integer. If you wanted like a boolean, it'd be boolean, whatever. Next, programmer. And then you could have added another literal there, but no one else is going to be using mine. You know, my stuff. Date, $date, $, and then description, $, description, $. And then you're pretty much done plugging and playing here. Hit Control A and then highlight it all, or you could just right click and then select all or whatever. But I do Control A and then Control C to copy. Then what you're going to do is don't save this. Don't change it, because remember you're in the if and if statement. So go into your file and then, like, desktop for easy reference, but wherever you want to is fine. You know, make a new text document, open it up, paste all that in there, and then save it as, you know, like, I don't know, comments, right? And then don't save it as a text file. Go to all files and then change that to a .snippet. Remember, the file type was a snippet. So then you click save. Okay, close that out. Go back here, close this out. And now, see, remember, do not save it over your end if. No, do not do that. Go back to tools and open it up your manager again, and then import. If you wanted to, let's say you had, sorry, my mic just cut out. Let's say you had an entire folder full of snippets that you got from a coworker or from a buddy. You could, you know, get that folder and then just add the whole folder. Too easy. But we're going to import a single snippet, go to where you saved it, code snippet, open, and then so this snippet will be saved to whatever checked here, and you want it in my code snippets, then you click finish. I already did that, so whatever. Okay, now it's done. It's already there. Now, just to prove it, you can go back and you can go in here and then click into my code snippets, and then there it is. And that's your shortcut if you forget. And then a lot of people might be in a subform here and go commo and see how it defaults to common. You know, don't fall for that. So make sure whatever you type out right here doesn't have something already there. So because I'm not in the sub form or the sub routine, it'll work outside, which that's where I'm going to do it anyway. Hit tab and they're done. Hello world, tab, change that, tab, change that, tab, 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 easy. That's it for now. Really look into that. Boom.